Well, as early as I can remember, my very first music influences came from my mom, who was at the time a big fan of Perry Como and Jerry Bale, and so every day I'd be listening to those 7 to 8 RPM records of my mom. Elvis Presley came onto the scene and he became my very first pop idol. After Elvis, Paul Anka, Neil Sedaka, Pat Boone, Buddy Holly, Ricky Nelson, all of these singers became my musical influences because I was always trying to copy them and learn their songs. Well, aside from listening to all those records and singing, I taught myself how to play the guitar, and I think that was my very first interest in playing music. We were a bunch of friends who wanted to play music together. We all came from different bands and we decided to group together and form the Cobras, and we were managed at the time by the brothers Edgar and Eli Tablante. So the Cobras at the time were going in a different direction than most bands because we weren't playing Beatles music anymore. We were more inclined towards playing the Zombies, the Lovin' Spoonful, the Critters, Buckinghams, because I loved singing those songs. Okay, all you good old rock and rollers out there, May 2nd, remember that date, at the NBC Tent at the Fort. YEBA, that's the title of the show. It's a combo festival featuring all your favorite bands from that era, and well, RJ is going to be there, the main man is going to be there. I'm guesting too, doing a couple of songs like that, so it's going to be fun. Let's all meet up and jam the whole night. May 2nd, don't forget.
If you don't love me, why don't you tell me? Instead of running around with all the other guys in town, can't you see you're hurting me? Don't you care? Don't you care? If you don't want me, why don't you tell me? Instead of telling lies and making me cry, can't you see you're hurting me? Don't you care? Don't you care? Whatever happened to all the good times we used to have? The times we cried and laughed. I wanna know, will you ever love me again? Or will I find out that this is the end? Don't you my baby. You said that you'd believe me, then why'd you ever leave me? I'm standing here all alone, without a love of my own. Can't you see